Hello, hello, good afternoon, very special people. It's a beautiful day, and thank you very much to both of my colleagues before me who spoke and told you that your project isn't special, but I'm here to talk to you how you can make your not very special project very special, and I believe that we all are very special, at least our moms believe in it, then why shouldn't we? And today I will be taking you through a very interesting journey. This journey reflects how we built Bitget. And during this journey, I also want to give you hints how you can make your own project special and you can replicate the success, because I come from a very interesting background of consultancy. And when you do consultancy, you realize that almost all good projects are similar to each other. And if you are a fan of classic literature, you know that one of the famous books starts with this sentence that all happy families are very alike, but unhappy families are unhappy in a very different way. Therefore, let's think how businesses can become happy, special, in the same way, and how you can replicate other people's success. The journey of Bitget, today one of the world's largest exchanges, started with a vision and mission to do something different and to do something big. And I want to take you back in a time when, in 2018, we were starting the company. There were so many exchanges, it was ICO boom, it was this exciting time, .com of the crypto. Therefore, we were definitely not special when we started. But we had a vision and we wanted to become one, we wanted to become different. And I can give you a very good starting point that we wanted to have an exchange, we wanted to challenge current financial systems, we want to bring a better product, but we had absolutely no idea what can make us different. We were almost a kind of a another bunch of people who came together, wanted to pitch VCs and investors to do another exchange. But we also were believing in what we want to do. We had a vision, we had a mission, and we wanted to build something that is different, that is great. But still yet, we didn't know what that great thing was. Therefore, if you are a building venture, you have a vision, you want to challenge status quo, but you don't know what will be that billion-dollar idea, you should still start. That's how we decided to start at this point. But 7 years, fast forward, or 6.5, today we serve 100 million customers. We moved $20 billion around. We listed more than 800 projects. It means we have 800 projects to propel to success. We are today a world's #1 copy trading platform with more than 200,000 traders and also 900 million transactions being copied, people making a lot of money. It's a very great tool. Why I'm talking about copy trading platform? Please remember this word, because 2 slides later, it will unfold a very great story. And definitely we take a pride of being a very secure environment with more than $600 million in our protection fund, making us second largest protection fund in the world. While numbers speak for itself, the journey that started in 2018 and today we are at 2025, 7 years forward, it is a journey of every small step that actually took us and helped us to become one of the largest exchanges. Therefore, every step in your entrepreneurial journey you take is very important. The people you network with, angel investors you onboard, consultants you have, and all of the above. And my colleagues were talking about how, cliffs, unlock rates, and the VCs you apply matters. Definitely every step matters in your entrepreneurial journey, and also wrong mistakes can take you to wrong places, but if you choose your steps right, you can definitely become very, very successful. And this is our kind of a roadmap. As I mentioned to you, when we started, we had a vision, but we didn't know where to start or how to do. But we definitely were so passionate about, we were not afraid to try new things, pivot, change, build narratives, but still not focus on a short term, what can make us different while pitching. We actually wanted to build a product that could be different. 2 years of testing and failing, we end up introducing copy trading. As I mentioned slide before, today we are the world's #1 copy trading platform, and this is actually what put us on a map, made us different. But it took us 2 years, and at that time, copy trading wasn't an innovation. There were already eToros, Robinhoods, and others that had the copy trading for stock market, but there wasn't anyone doing copy trading for crypto. We decided to do it. It helped us to expand and to become a next big thing. But we did not stop there, because now we already had an army of 100,000 people. Today we have 200,000 traders who publish their trades openly, and new beginners, people who come to crypto want to trade. Instead of going and doing all this research themselves, they can, with one click, copy that trade, build that portfolio. But we were very, very bold. We wanted not only to be in the heads of the crypto heads and crypto natives, we wanted to talk to new people. And how we could do, like as a small exchange, to talk to big people, to open the new ideas. And everyone at that time was investing a lot on QLs and influencers, trying to build their brand through event participation. We had a very bold move. We wanted to partner with one of the best audiences in the world. And we went, of course, to football, and we partnered with Lionel Messi. We were very lucky because it was a very strategic investment, partnering with the greatest football player of all time. At the very time, was an exclusive deal for us because we didn't have enough money. There was a lot of competition for his attention. To extend that, to secure a deal with him, we sent him a list, 10 reasons he has to work with us, even though we didn't have enough budget and there are competitors who were paying more. And we eventually could convince him with our privacy and protection, giving him a chance that we won't fail him and he shall not fail us. 2 years forward, again working with Lionel Messi, he ends up winning the World Cup, becoming the most talked topic around the globe. And our partnership with Lionel Messi brings us a lot of users. As I was mentioning, and my colleagues before mentioned, it's very important to choose your partners right. And we were lucky in this term that we made that strategic bet, and we were a very good alliance with Lionel Messi and his brand. Today we are partnering with La Liga and many other prominent brands to push us forward, and we end up in this beautiful ecosystem where everyone knows Bitget as a core of an exchange, but we went and did a bold investment in the middle of bear market 3 years ago to decentralized wallet. Today Bitget wallet has more than 60 million users. We invested in media companies, we invest in ventures, and luckily enough, we also have $100 million in Power X fund that we are investing to different ventures across the world, from layer 2s to strategic partners, even sometimes meme tokens. And our ecosystem helps us to grow because we have one big vision to challenge status quo and build something really, really new. But in this journey, building something is actually all about people. If you are a building venture, never be afraid to hire someone who's more controversial than you, has bigger ideas than you, because if you end up talking to the same people who just confirm your idea, tell you how great you are, you probably won't success. With more than 1,800 people across 60 nations, Bitget is today one of the most innovative brands because we get a different perspective and different version and different ideas all around the world instead of focusing into a single place, single idea. And that is the most dangerous thing. Whenever I see a new project starting, they always stick with the same idea. They work with the same kind of like-minded people. In my opinion, yes, connecting with like-minded people who want to challenge what is there is very important, but still it is very important to be very diverse and very international to bring a fresh perspective. While building that fresh perspective, it's also about the product, especially if you're a building venture, it's about being safe and secure, because at the end of the day, crypto is about money, and people will only trust you with their money if they trust you truly. We were one of the first ventures actually built the proof of reserve concept. We've been publishing our proof of reserves report every 2 months in last 3 years. An idea was that through the Merkle tree, we want to prove our users that their funds are safe with us, and probably you already guessed why we do it, with all the issues happen with FTX, and later with this Bitget hack, we are seeing how it is important to make sure that customers feel safe and customer funds are safe. But also, I've been asked recently a lot of questions that what could Bitget do if something similar to Bitget happens to Bitget happens to Bitget? And I've been saying that it's very easy. First of all, we never suffered any breach, not because we were lucky, but because we deployed the most innovative security measures. But if something goes wrong, we have more than 6,500 Bitcoins that we will be selling and replacing the users. And recently, during the Bybit hack, you guys already probably know that both Binance and Bitget us lended them 40,000 ETH to save them from any problems happening, to make sure that our industry stands strong together. While I already mentioned you about the importance of the partnership, diversity, being transparent and clear with your customers, and also having the safety and security measures in place, also helping your colleagues and competitors in a hard situation, can bring you in a very powerful position of being strong and great. But again, these partnerships and these ideas that you build together and put under the same idea, it should always translate into a bigger vision where you want to head. And this bigger vision should always focus on connecting people through the values and through the diversity, through the important aspects of the life that can make people connect with you in more than single way. Because usually if you are building a crypto venture or anything on blockchain, idea is one, right? People want to make money. Even my colleagues before showed you how much it is important to tell people what is the multiplier, how much they can make money from you. But money isn't as important if you're gonna change the world, but connecting with people that have the same values is very important. But again, at the end of the day, if you don't have a good product, if you don't have a great product, probably you won't be as successful, because product is the key. And focusing on your core audience, focusing on the people who can make, with this very famous 20/80 rule, is the key. And recently, in the last 2 years, we've been focusing into our VIP users and people, whales and institutions who make the most transactions on our platform, made the world of a difference to us, because previously we've been focusing to most of these audiences and people because we were trying to bring as many users on board as possible. But we realized that most money comes from the people who need a special attention, special people who has a special need. And we start building the product that tailor to the needs of our audience niche. Finding your niche is your next big thing that can definitely take you to a global stage and make you a very, very special. But also, especially if you're building blockchain venture, instead of coming and telling how unique you are and how extremely innovative you are, sometimes it's easy to build on an existing system. And a great example and my favorite product is Bitget Card, because instead of going and inventing the wheel and deciding how we can manage the payments, we decided that people need to live on-chain. And crypto is not there only to earn, but it's also there to spend. And how you can spend it, why we decided that instead of going and building a new payment gateway, we can just partner with Visa and MasterCard, issue a USDT-denominated card that people can tap and pay on an existing system. I remember back in 2017 when I came to crypto, the old narrative was Web3 is so cool, people from Web2 will jump immediately. 7 years, 8 years forward, we realized that no, actually people don't come to us, we have to go to people. And you, if you are a building venture, definitely have to go people, find where your audience is, and go to cater to their needs where they are, rather than trying to pull everyone into your area. And building on an existing system is really, really important. While building a venture and having a tokenomics is extremely key, our colleagues already explained that. And one thing you could learn from Bitget is how to build a strong token that can always go up in the price. Recently, there was a research showing that almost 90% of all BGB, our native token holders, are in profit. And recently, we did all-time high of $8.5 through different tactics. And make sure that your token is always strong. Other than, if it's not, then people are gonna dump it and you'll be in a big trouble. I already mentioned about our wallet. I believe future is decentralized. Even though we are building a strong centralized exchange, still it's very important to think how future can bring us a decentralized world and how we can cater to all the needs of the people. While building a very strong venture, it's very important to understand life is also about giving back. Build a strong community and build a strong talent pool. At Bitget, we pledge to spend $10 million in the next 5 years. We partner with 60 universities to bring entrepreneurial spirit and young talent to our industry. Here, my speech ends about building a great venture where we started understanding how you can actually have a vision, then find it in the midway how to build a strong connection with your audience and eventually give back to your community. Thank you very much, and please connect with me if you are looking for an opportunity, investment, or want to build your venture. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vugar. Thank you. Have a lovely day.